Welcome back. I'm still in conversation with writer and poet Rohan Gogoi. Rohan, I mean, lyrics, none other than Samir, one of India's most famous lyricists. Let's not call only Bollywood. He is one of India's most famous lyricists. He has endorsed your book, or rather poetry collection in Urdu. Now, what do you think about the lyrics dominating most of the present-day songs in Hindi cinema? It is, I mean, difficult to even imagine that people can write such lyrics.
True. I don't know whether to call it fortunate or unfortunate, but lyrics in Hindi cinema is not Hindi lyrics anymore. Maybe they're getting inclusive. They're trying to get everything into Bollywood, so you get to hear a bit of Telugu or Gujarati or Punjabi, lot of Punjabi, bit of Bengali, lot of English. I don't think I'm qualified to comment on that, but personally, I really love it when I can experience the sanctity of the language, be it pure Urdu or Sanskritized Hindi or Hindi. I would really love to see a day when I get to hear that kind of lyrics in Hindi music.
Now, you have tempted me, you rather provoked me when you said that, you have translated Bollywood classics, you mean songs, into Assamese, and you have lent your own voice into it. So why, I must catch you on this, why don't you sing at least 2 lines of one of those classics which you have translated into Assamese? So I want your song in Assamese actually.
Well, I was not prepared for this.
No music.
I was not prepared.
You have to blame yourself for that. You don't blame me. So,
well, जीवन से भरी तेरी आंखें मजबूर करे जीने के लिए becomes आखारे रंगीन तुम्हार दुनयन ए आई माथु मोर माया जीवनर माया जीवनर. That's it.
Wow. Yeah, that's very interesting. We must have another show here where there'll be musicians and you'll be singing some of the classics in Assamese. That will be a treat, I'm sure, for viewers.
I'm glad that you liked it.
Yeah, I definitely liked it because it's interesting. But translation is a key, isn't it? While talking about translations, translations is extremely, extremely important because it introduces your work in a particular language to a whole new world.
True.
So you are doing that in your own way, in your small way. You are doing that. You are translating classics into Assamese. You are writing poetry in Urdu. You are translating your own English poetry into Urdu for those who may not be reading English. Who knows? Right. So how do you look at the importance of translation in today's literary world?
I think translations really play a great role, and not only literature, but even otherwise in your day-to-day life. I have been translating all my life. I left Assam when I was 18. For the last 22 years, I have been traveling all across India. I have lived abroad, I've worked abroad. And wherever I go, I feel that translations really help us connect with people better.
Right.
Now, wherever I have gone, I have picked up the language. I speak Marathi, I speak Gujarati very fluently. I speak Bangla, and of course, like English and Hindi, I have to speak on a day-to-day basis. But I think I've been able to learn these languages because whenever I have to speak something in that language, I first translate it. And I had to master the art of translation. I started learning Gujarati by attempting at translating Hindi songs into Gujarati, so that I get to know those exact words, and you kind of catch those nuances of the language. So I think translations really help you to get connected.
I mean, actually, literature would be extremely inward if there have been no translations.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I completely agree with you.
Now, Rohan, as an Assamese living in Pune or living outside of Assam for the last, as you said, more than 2 decades, how do you look at the developments in Assam, or for that matter, the Northeast, in the world of cinema, in the world of literature?
I get to see some brilliant cinema coming from Assam and Northeast. I mean, recently I have watched a couple of films and I have heard great reviews about some of the latest works in the field of cinema. music somehow doesn't excite me so much.
Music doesn't excite you.
Music from
Why,
Assam
why so?
somehow
Why
doesn't excite
particularly
me.
so?
It is getting repetitive. The lyrics is not up to the mark, if I may say so. Rarely I get to hear great lyrics coming from Assam now.
So your problem is basically with lyrics.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what does it mean? Are you giving an indication that you are going to come up with some compositions, some lyrics for people to really try it out and lend a whole new meaning, perhaps?
I'd love to do that, but I think I'm a little old-fashioned and old school when it comes to choice of words. I am still stuck to the 70s, I guess, the times when the greats, the likes of Dr. Nirmal Prabha Bordloy, Namakanta Borwale.
My point is, but how long they can sustain themselves? How long after they have, gone out of focus? How long are people going to remember their songs? That is extremely, extremely critical, and that is leaving a mark on the society, maybe leaving a mark on your community and on your culture, isn't it? Do you look at it that way?
Sure. I mean, I definitely believe that if we continue to produce substandard music or substandard lyrics, it is going to reflect really negatively on the part of
But I am sure, Rohan, you are not generalizing, and no one can generalize.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Absolutely. Let's hope better days come, and let us hope better days come in all fields in Assam and the Northeast and the country as a whole. Rohan Gogoi, wish you all the best for your new venture, for your new novel, and write lots more poetry, whether it is in Urdu, Assamese or English, it doesn't matter.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Wasbir.
Pleasure.
Again, thanks for hosting me today.
Pleasure.